If you saw this type of satellite domes and you were curious to see what's inside, if you are a techie type of person, an electronics type of person, and you don't have access to this type of devices to see what's inside and to satisfy your curiosity, here is a short video. These antennas are being used on different type of satellite communications on trucks. So this is designed for mobile applications. That's why it has motors that aim the two antenna, and it locks onto the signal and tracks the signal according to the vehicle movement. But also people use these ones for fixed locations, where the motors locks on the signal on the satellite, and then is no need for adjustment. This radio box was installed into an enclosure, but they come into different type of radios attached to different terminals. So this is just a basic handset. Some come with a larger display, so again is can be used as a voice or data terminal. And right now it's scanning, it's turning and scanning, but because I'm indoors it would not lock onto any signal, and it will keep doing like that for some time. I'm not sure if it ever stops. I had to take it apart because this unit was faulty. I assumed that some water got in, but it was not water that caused the problem. So let me turn it off so I can show you kind of a rough idea what it is. So there is a board that has two circular helicoidal or circular polarization antennas, one for uplink and one for downlink. They connect to two very flexible cables to these connectors, and it says one, and so one in and one out signal. I see some GPS device antenna, two motors, two stepper motors. One is for azimuth and one is for elevation, and they connect to these connectors that go at the back side of the board where most electronics are, the fan for cooling, while this one is transmitting. A bunch of screws of different sizes, so this is not a repair to be attempted by a non-qualified technician. So even the qualified technicians have qualification on different type of fields of electronics and radio frequency. I do radio frequency work for so many years, but I'm not qualified to repairs on this one. But in this case, it was a very easy repair. Was a manufacturer fault that it seemed that it did work for some time, but it just happened that it failed now after about 10 years in service. And underneath is another type of shield, including or shield and sink, like a heat sink. Again, a bunch of screws to access the underneath part where I saw the big RF power output transistor. Probably can deliver 5-10 watts. To me it looks like the size of a 10 watts RF transistor for high frequency. Like I said, it includes the GPS for tracking of the mobile device. Has a microcontroller on one side for programming some of the data regarding the positioning and other type of stuff. Analog circuitry for controlling the stepper motors, and also it's interesting how they change from the signals into one line, the coaxial line. It goes through a shaft which is designed to pass the coaxial or the RF signals, and DC for feeding this one with 12 volts and some data. So all through that shaft has a little spring inside, so this one can rotate all around 360 degree without using wires, and then probably it's a circuitry that is decoding and encoding those signals and making the interface between this radio and this board. So it's a really cool, interesting device. I'm going to take it outside and I will turn it on and see how it stops once it gets to, aimed to a satellite for proper level. So this one, it's searching. I'm outside. It's searching and it's going to do some aiming, and it got signal. It does a little bit of fine tuning, maybe because the pole is in the way, probably not. When I make a phone call, this one turns on and starts cooling the PA. But like I said, I got signal. If I make this phone call, signal is 99. If I make this phone call, let's see how this one turns on, and it's going to shut off my video because I'm using same phone. But you get the idea. So if I block the signal, let's say I put myself in front of the antenna, I block the signal, it's moving. You see, it starts readjusting, and again a little bit of aiming for better signal. And if it's on a mobile, maybe a truck, when the truck is moving or the boat is rocking, this one keeps the signal or keeps locked on the signal. So again, once I dial the phone number, the fan is going to start cooling, but it is going to turn off my recording. So let me dial my phone number. Okay, and it's going to so I need to press send. And you see the fan is blowing now because it's broadcasting RF. And now it's dialing, and it will shut off the. Yeah, it's ringing, but oh, I see the phone. So this phone is interesting.